Anybody that knows me knows that I work 24/7. I've worked every single neighborhood of our city, from the north end, going down the streets, working as an early childhood development specialist, to Parkville, working with the homeless. So I have a long tradition, and all I want is an opportunity to continue to work as hard as I've been working to put our community forward. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Very good. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Stan McCall. I hope you don't mind if I stand. I see some seniors in the back. And, can you hear me?
Of course. The microphone is there.
All right, very good. My name is Stan McCauley. I'm running for mayor of Hartford, and I want you to understand and know that this election is going to be probably the most important election in Hartford's history. This will be the first election since the charter revision that the people of Hartford actually get to select who their next leader is going to be. And I wanted to take my 3 minutes to kind of set a tone, if you will, because there's going to be a lot of stuff said. Quite frankly, there's going to be a lot of mud slung. But you actually deserve better. This race has to be about the issues because our city's future is at stake here. We are literally at the crossroads of Hartford's future. There's going to be a lot of people talking about their vision for Hartford. There's going to be a lot of people talking about their plans for Hartford. I will be one of them. On your table is a card. Macaulay for mayor. I want you to take it and put it in your wallet. Because as we go down this campaign trail, a lot of these things are going to be televised. I'm going to be depending upon you to hold me accountable. If you see me say something stupid, my cell phone number is on the card. If you hear me say something stupid, my cell phone number is on the card. That has been my public only contact number for 10 years. It is my cell phone number. It's not going to change. That'll fit in your wallet. It'll fit in your purse. If leadership doesn't have someone to hold them accountable, it is not likely that they will go astray. They will go astray. That is the nature of power. And in a representative republic such as we have, that's my job, to represent you. But it's your job to keep me in check. This is your government. I am applying to work for you. You are not minions on my land, and you are not living on a plantation.
Time.
McCauleyForMayor.com.
Mr. Marcus.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure to be here, and I want to thank the Greater Hartford African American Alliance for hosting this, and I want to congratulate each and every one of you that took your Saturday morning to come here and become informed about the issues, which tells me that you care about the future of this city. I'm a resident of the city going on 40 years now, brought by Maria Sanchez, a community leader, as a teacher. Met my wife, who was also a teacher. We taught 35 years working with Hartford's kids. And one of the reasons I'm running for mayor, probably the number one reason, is because I feel this city has failed our kids. But it's good to see that we have 2 African American and 2 Latino candidates. What a change, the whole field. Huh? Something's missing at the table? Oh no, I don't think so. Anyway, I want you to know who I am. Baptism of Fire with Maria Sanchez on a Board of Ed campaign. I worked on my first mayoral campaign with my good friend Thurman Milner. I was a coordinator organizing labor for him. I worked with Carrie Perry in the famous fight with I. Charles Matthews. That's when I became Democratic Town Chairman. I've been president of the Teachers Union, fighting to improve our educational system. I supported reform. Maybe one of the reasons I lost my re-election effort. But the fact is, change is difficult for a lot of people. And real change is even more difficult. Last Thursday, my wife and I celebrated our 38th wedding anniversary. Our kids are grown. They're in their 30s now. We're both retired. Our only jobs has been working with the Hartford school system. I've been involved with a lot of nonprofit organizations. I've been involved with a lot of community groups, civil rights groups, labor groups, but our only income has really been from the Hartford public school system. And now our income is our pensions. We want to do something good for this city. I want to serve you. I'm here to serve, but I really want to focus in on how we can help our young people. As Commissioner of Planning and Zoning for the City of Hartford, I've been a champion for the small businesses, our mom and pop shops, all those little stores out there, they're hurting. They're hurting in this city. I want to help them too. I want to help our elderly. The issues are many, but I'm focusing in on youth. I'm focusing in on jobs, because I think Mayor Mike, may he rest in peace, made a terrible mistake when he joined the Capital Workforce Development, that regional body. We need workforce here in the city of Hartford for our young people. We need to work to make sure that those jobs are on the bus line. It's fine that we have jobs that are being developed in Tala and Enfield, but we don't have the infrastructure or the public transportation to get there. And the third issue I want to work on is on public safety and quality of life issues, because I think this city is going downhill quick.
Yeah.
You know, it's become, thank you very much.
And last but not least, Mr. Whitney.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank the African American Alliance for hosting this, and it was great.
Stand up. Stand up.
It was great to actually listen to Clark give that history. Sometimes people forget why the African American Alliance kind of came into being, and I was there with Clark, with many others, in 1991, and we're still, unfortunately, it's still the same struggles, still the same problems, still the same lack of unity, and the work needs to continue. I'm running for mayor because I believe this city is at a crossroads. This is a special moment in time, and I want to step forward and I want to lead. I believe I have the skills, the experience, and the deep commitment and connection with this city to take a step back. I'm a husband to Bree. I'm the proud son of Eddie and Fern Wooden. Some of you in this room knew my father and know my mother. I'm a father to two little boys, Isaias and Sinai, and I'm a child of this city, born and raised in the north end of Hartford. I'm not a stranger. I'm not just visiting today. I'm born and raised here. My family grew up in various parts of the north end, from off of Albany Avenue to Stowe Village Housing Projects to North Main Street, where my father ran Eddie's TV and repair, to Vinewood Co-ops, and to finally to Palm Street in the Blue Hills neighborhood, where they, followed the American dream and brought it home. As a child, I've seen many things in this city, and unfortunately, many things that weren't good, some things that were beautiful. Unfortunately, things are still bad. We live in the richest state in the Union, in the capital city, yet 1 in 3 people live in poverty in this city. We have an unemployment rate of 17%, and in many communities, much, much higher than that. We have one of the worst performing school districts in the state, and it was bad in many of the schools when I was a boy. And I come back with my 2 kids, and it's still challenged. And we need to have a reinvigorated commitment to our education system. The pace of reform and change needs to be faster, deeper. We need to work more cooperatively with the teachers, with parents, owning this process. We need to invest in jobs and focus, never get lost. When we talk about jobs a lot of times, we think about big corporations, other things, but jobs that employ Hartford residents. We need to look at what types of businesses we can bring in here, what types of resources can we leverage with the state and with the federal government and the private sector, because government cannot do this alone, to have a renewed focus and partnership on job creation.
Thank you.